Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just an update here on AT&T. I did a video on them a while back. They've had kind of some information coming out, and as you can see, I increased my shares that I have here in Robinhood. I have a retirement with a bunch of AT&T in it as well, so I like the big, fat, juicy dividend. So other than that, they just been trading kind of flat over the last year. Just hasn't really changed much in price. I still wish I would have sold all mine back here, and you could have rebought in and saved some money. But ever since then, it's just kind of came down. I think this was the hype over HBO Max back then. Here's what it looks like in the last 3 months. I mean, it's even down, we'll just call it 10% in the last 3 months. 7.5% in the last month, and the last week it's just been down a little bit. And here's Friday, so actually kind of started low, and I missed that because I was working and I saw that and I was like, oh, I need to buy some more, and then I didn't get it. And I think I first looked at it when it was like right in here, but you can see I got 50 shares in here now. Cost basis at $27.37. I was buying at $28.29. I used to buy it any time it was under $28, and as you can see, it's below that now. So still got the dividend, so that's all that matters. But if you don't know what AT&T is, you can pause that and read that for yourself. Been around since 1983. 52-week low of 24.54. That was probably hit last week, I suppose. Yep, right about in there, and the 52-week high of 33.88. So as you can see, it doesn't move much. So I almost thought about doing an option on this one. I'm still considering it, so we'll have to wait and see. 62% hold, so not the greatest of ratings, but the only reason I'm buying it is because of the dividend. Here's the next earnings available on January 26th in the pre-market. And it looks like I just bought some on the 3rd and got a dividend here. Had 33 shares, so I bought 17 shares since then. So that'll be a nice payment next time. So whenever that is. But that's what I have here in Robinhood. I'm going to try to get that up to 100. Definitely going to buy some more in that range, so I almost hope it drops a little bit more. But was the smart money right about AT&T? This is dated on the 2nd. Back on Tuesday, the latest 13F filing report has come and gone, and Insider Monkey is again at the forefront of what comes to making use of the gold mine and data. So feel free to pause and go over that. AT&T has experienced an increase in enthusiasm from smart money lately. AT&T was the 68 hedge fund portfolios at the end of the June. All-time high for the statistic is 94. Calculations also showed that AT&T is among the 30 most popular stocks among hedge funds. So that's kind of interesting. In the financial world, large number of tool investors have as their disposable to grade stocks. The pair most under the radar tools are hedge fund and insider trading indicators. So that's kind of interesting that this one is in there. I don't think I've seen that before. So of course, lists like the 10 best EV stocks. That would be interesting to look at as well. And do hedge funds think T is a good stock to buy now? So at the end of the second quarter, a total of 68 of the hedge funds tracked by Insider Monkey were long the stock, a change of 8% from 1 quarter earlier. So I'm long on the stock. I'm just going to continue holding it and don't plan to do anything with it. Like I said, I wish I would have dumped it when it hit the 33 and rebought in, but unfortunately didn't. So used to be a $38 stock at one time. So T-Mobile, I have a little bit of T-Mobile, not as much as what I have of AT&T is my biggest holding, and then probably Verizon, and then T-Mobile. But T-Mobile's seen benefiting from AT&T stock delay on 5G. This is dated 3 days ago. T-Mobile could benefit from the delay in rolling out 5G service announced Thursday by chief competitors in the response to concerns over interference with the aviation equipment. There's some must-reads. AT&T and Verizon Communications said that they would push back to January 5th, the debut of their 5G service on some airwaves. The U.S. aviation regulators said that it might interfere with the aircraft electronics. Today, Verizon and AT&T announced that they will voluntarily pause commercial launch of the service to further assess any impact on aviation safety technologies. So very interesting. Another reason why I like AT&T, not only because of the fat, juicy dividend, but because of the 5G airwaves to serve billions of connected homes, factories, and gadgets with the latest generations and technology. So AT&T and Verizon are in a race to catch up to T-Mobile US, which is about a year ahead on 5G network deployment, using other airwaves not suspected of causing interference. So I feel they're all three good to have. T-Mobile's a growth stock. They don't have a dividend. TVD's AT&T has the biggest dividend, and then Verizon, and they just don't move much in the price. But as you can see, but I feel they're all good, three good stocks to own. So why Verizon and AT&T shares are falling? This is dated on Thursday the 4th, and they've both been falling. That's why I've been buying them. So shares are trading lower following reports indicating that the companies agreed to delay the 5G rollout following FAA concerned about potential interference with airplane safety systems. So that answers the mystery. I was wondering why it was going down on Thursday and didn't have time to research it, but there is the answer. So two companies agreed to delay the launch of the 5G for about a month so they can work on the Federal Aviation Administration to address concerns about potential interferences with the new cockpit safety systems. So there's your answer why it went down. AT&T provides telecommunications, media, and technology services worldwide. So AT&T's stock was trading 2% lower to $24.69 per share on Thursday. At the time of publication, the stock hit a 52-week high of $33.88 and a 52-week low of $24.54. So that's a pretty big range just in a matter of a couple months for AT&T, one that doesn't move that much. But I'm going to continue buying, especially if it's around the 25 or below range. So a bullish 2021 outlook for AT&T. So we will see what it says here. Rising value on Thursday, November 4th, with the stock price down by minus 0.42% to the previous day close as a strong demand from buyers drove the stock to $25.08, actively observing the price movement. In the recent trading, the stock is buoying the session at $25.18, falling within a range of $25.11 and $25.33. So quite a range. Kind of interesting for AT&T. Much information there, so we'll go over here to StockTwits. Currently at $25.10, low of $24.54, high of $33.88. 44.46 million shares being traded. Top ticker, smart money, sweep activity, weekly recap courtesy of real-time dashboard. So a lot of these are some of my favorites. Ford, Apple, Tesla, AMD, NVIDIA, AT&T, Pfizer, Uber I don't have, Lucid's always fun to talk about, Facebook, and over here to tip ranks, currently at a hold. I think I've every video I've done on this one, it's always at a hold, with an upside of $30.75, 22.5%, high of 36, low of 26. So that's all that I have on AT&T. If you'd want to list in the comments what your cost basis is and how many shares you have, that would be interesting to know. I'm still building this account up. This is currently at 50, and I have some in a retirement. I'm just going to let them sit there forever and do their thing and collect that dividend. So, and I think it's actually went up. So, yep, the dividend yield was at 7 something. Now it's at 8.29. So every little bit helps. So that's it for AT&T. If you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. I got a couple more videos working on here tonight, and I'm going to try to get back in the swing of it. And even if I have to do some overtime, I'm going to get back to my YouTube videos. So this is what I enjoy, and always like seeing comments and making videos. So I'll do my best to get some more out there. So again, this is J Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.